Gato Perro back with another video. Today, my review on the Backstage Brawl, Crash and Bash playset. Alright, so in the biggest turn of events, I ended up purchasing this for $60 on Mercari, which I couldn't believe myself. This happened a couple of months ago, and originally the seller had it up for like $160 to $180. And then sometime randomly at night, I just got a notification on my phone saying that the seller had a discount on it for 10%, which put it at about, I believe it was like $130, $140. And then when I clicked on it to check it out, it just randomly got dropped down to $60. And so I thought, whoa, this must be a mistake. But I'm going to buy it anyway in case, if it is a mistake and I purchase it, maybe there's a chance the seller can't take it back. And I would have bought it for a steal. But it turns out he did it on purpose. He wanted to get rid of it completely. And here it is, brand new in front of my eyes, and I really wanted to show it off to you guys because I had never seen somebody mention this specific playset at any point here on YouTube. The only one I've actually seen is the original Hall of Pain, and this one's very similar, but this one came out in the mid-2000s, and it does have a little bit of a difference, which I will mention throughout. So we'll take a quick look at the box. You can look at how the action figures are posed. For some reason, I always love the way they pose the figures in the box, and they add all the effects with the boom and the slam. So you got Taker choke slamming Edge through a table, and you got Randy squishing Shawn Michaels with a barrel. Then at the bottom, we got blasting garage door, barrel attack, smash through table, and interview. So taking a look at the other side, we do get what they consider is naming off the features, which some of them repeat, so it really does make no sense. So they're all numbered across, and then it's the same thing at the bottom. Some other figures from Ruthless Aggression Series 33. One of the biggest differences from the Hall of Pain playset and this re-release is the fact that they just added a lot more plastic to it, from what I can see and what I could tell. The previous Hall of Pain, it had like a cardboard floor as opposed to this plastic one. It does have pretty neat detail, nothing too crazy, just a couple cracks here and there. I am supposed to apply stickers, but I don't think I should do it on camera because I'm pretty sure they're not going to come out straight. Up next is the door, which looks like a reuse of how it looked like on the Backstage Mayhem playset. Of course, it does open and close. This doesn't actually have a feature. Alright, so the contents of this bag are a black steel chair, a silver steel chair. There is also another camera. Nice. There's also a hamburger. Look at that. It has a blue patty. Jesus Christ. Let's see. We get a hot dog right here. Whatever this green stuff is. Anchovies, mustard. I personally don't like mustard on my hot dogs. Let's see. We got a pizza. No roaches on it, so that's nice. It's all messed up. Looks like Spidey's been swinging around with it. We also get the breakaway table I mentioned earlier. Can never... Oh, snap. Okay. Can never have enough of these. So nice and sturdy. I've actually had a lot more tables now than I ever did back in my childhood, so that's something. Alright, so now that we're done with the building phase, I did want to take a closer look at the details. So I did apply the stickers off camera. So other little things here and there that says like watch for rolling barrels with the WWE logo, as well as there's one over here on this side, which I'll show you in a little bit once it actually works. The garage door actually does have a feature, so if you press this, it will actually roll up, and of course you can close it back down. It rolls up really fast actually. There's a switch that doesn't really do anything, but there's a little detail over here with the piping and such. So this cardboard piece right here is literally the biggest difference it has between this and the Hall of Pain. This one opted to go off with maybe the idea that the superstar comes out of their locker room and they head out towards the arena. Whereas the previous one was just a straight up backstage because there was no hole here, there was no entryway. It was like, as far as I remember, it was just like a bunch of propane tanks and a steel fence and just your typical backstage. So this one does have a similar motif, a lot of electrical boxes and wiring and stuff like that. A lot of post-it notes that I could possibly put some stickers on because I do have a couple extras. A lot of not up to code safety features with all the electrical outlets being exposed like that. Somebody can get shocked. But that's the fun of it, right? Okay, I'm running out of space, so I have to shift everything over to the side. But you can see, we're taking a look at this interview area from SmackDown. It's very well detailed, looks just like it did. And this back area works as if you were to bust through this door. You can go to the next side of maybe an electrical room or something. Or you can have this facing outwards this way. But of course, the way it's, I think, mostly meant is that it's supposed to be over here on the side. And then off camera, I did place a SmackDown sticker in here. This SmackDown logo looks a lot like it did in 2008. So anyway, of course, you would place it over here off to the side, like that. You don't have your interview area, and this is getting a lot longer than I thought it would be in terms of the scale of this playset. So then, of course, next to that, or wherever you really want to, because I never really did find a good spot to place this, you can have this locker room. Or set of lockers, which is just all white, and I probably could apply some stickers, and it does have a couple of like dings on it, like somebody's been smashed into it. The black does have some brick detail on it, and of course this is a slot where you can slide it into any side of the cardboard over there. Spinning it around, here's a better look at the entrance. I do like the concept of having the backstage lead into the entrance, so this one's pretty neat. Nothing too outlandish, nothing like a huge stage with a fist or anything, but it's pretty simple. Kind of looks a little bit like an indie show kind of stage. It does have like the curtain with lights kind of thing, where they look kind of like stars. Very minimal like structure over here, and it does have lights and such. Of course, the wrestlers do fit through, so here's Randy making his entrance. It also kind of does look like the ECW stage, like I mentioned before. Nothing too bad, other than the fact that the garage door is right next to it, but maybe you can cover it up. Either way, it's not a big deal, because if you were to take this to be kind of like an indie show stage, you know, it's not out of the ordinary to have like a garage door next to it, whether it be like, I don't know, like a high school gym or something, you know, whatever kind of building it is. Or you could just take off the cardboard piece and use it on its own. It doesn't really matter. Well, yeah, there's a look at that. Take one. We're about to have Randy Orton take out Jeff Hardy with the barrel. Oh, what a fail. Take two. Take three. Almost. I didn't knock him over. Take four. Jesus Christ. Take 1049. Take 2256. Woo! Okay, so overall, this is a really neat playset. Small flaws aside, like the fact that the barrels don't roll in the direction they're meant to, but I really doubt any adult collector is going to be worried about the barrels not rolling the way they're supposed to, because this video is meant for adult collectors, not kids. No offense, kids, but you know, for us adult collectors, you know, toys have long since surpassed just the point of being kids' toys, whereas now we kind of took over and we use them for displays, stop motion, pick fed, all kinds of things. So in the spirit of that, I think this is a really neat playset to have for all those things. Me personally, I'm going to use it for display and of course stop motion. I hope to get to it pretty soon. So yeah, this is a really neat playset. Of course, it's really awesome to have the ability to do interviews with the proper sets, a little locker room, the little rolling garage door, and the little entryway that has a little bit of an indie feel to it. So really cool playsets. It's not often I come across this online, and of course when I saw it at such a cheap price, I couldn't hold back, you know, buying it again. It's been a long time since I've owned this, and getting the chance to open it up on camera is a little bit special. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I do recommend this if you guys are into everything I just mentioned, pick, fed, photography, display. Again, thank you guys for watching as always. Thank you guys who actually watch these wrestling videos overall. So thank you very much for watching. Gato Perro.